Now, recently we had a shooting in protest in Minneapolis. African Americans were protesting there because Jamal Clark, a 24-year-old, had been shot when he was unarmed by police officers, and there were some witnesses who said he was handcuffed while he was shot. So, good reason to protest, obviously, but apparently some people didn't agree with that. They think, oh, they're just complaining about getting shot while being unarmed. I think if that happened to a family member of yours, you might complain too. You might want to protest. You might want to use your First Amendment rights as an American, right? Well, these guys are more interested in the Second Amendment. They're going to wear masks, which is, a really encouraging sign that you're up to something positive. And they're going to go and try to intimidate the black protesters. Now, the guys we're going to show you apparently are in 4chan because there was messages that were intercepted from them. One is called Saiga Marine, and the other one is called Black Powder Ranger. Now, these are not necessarily the guys who did the shootings, okay? This video is from 4 days before the shootings. It might have been somebody completely different who did the shootings. Now, the guys who did the shootings did wear black masks, did have bulletproof vests on, and did have weapons. But the authorities, presumably, we have this tape, presumably the authorities have this tape, so I assume they've already investigated this. So don't make any assumptions about whether they did this, right? So let's just watch the videotape as they're about to go deal with black protesters. And by the way, the emails that were intercepted had the title Chimp Out Friday Night. So they're referring to the black protesters as chimps, and they were going to, and one of their names was on there, the guy, one of the white protesters who were going to go. I'm not going to give his name out because I don't want anybody taking things in their own hands, and let the authorities deal with it. They have his name, okay? Let him try to find the real culprits. But give you a sense of the attitude of the people who were counter-protesting Black Lives Matter. Well, here are two of them.
This is Saiga Marine. This is Black Powder Ranger. We're gonna go see what these fucking dindus are up to.
AKA apparently a fucking Bosnian terrorist. I didn't even see what I look like. Jesus Christ, dude.
And yes, we are locked and loaded.
You have a gun?
Why do you hate freedom? We're on our way. We're gonna knock this shit out. We're gonna go see what these dindus are dindoing about. Because apparently fighting police and fighting paramedics is good enough to let you off with a slap on the wrist, especially when you go for an officer's weapon. So yeah, a little reverse cultural enriching. We're gonna get on the freeway here in a few minutes, and we'll be there in no time. We'll catch you all later. Stay white.
Who's doing the race baiting? Stay white. Dindu, of course, is a slur against African Americans. And let me just quote the middle of that tape in case it wasn't clear enough for you. We're going to see what these fucking dindus are up to. And yes, we are locked and loaded. Okay, now, not everybody who's in 4chan is in favor of this. I hope to God that that's not the case. You can't generalize about any group, okay? But these two knuckleheads did go to the protests, locked and loaded. They did use those terms over and over again. You saw the video for yourself, right? And then somebody 4 days later shot 5 black protesters. It was 3 people in that shooting that did the shooting. We don't know who they are. They were reported as 2 whites and 1 Asian. And we don't know if that's true, but that's what the original reporting is. Now, these guys kept going to those Black Lives Matter protests right outside of the police precinct. Could the police come out to see if there was going to be any trouble from guys wearing masks and carrying guns? They'd have to step outside their own precinct. Probably too much to ask for. And if black guys wearing masks and carrying weapons showed up to a white protest where the white protesters were unarmed, I'm sure the cops would have been like, Second Amendment rights, man. Why? Do you hate freedom? Or perhaps they would have looked into it. But nobody looked into any of these guys, and next thing you know, 5 people were shot. So I would have liked to have seen if it was these guys or other guys before the shooting, so we could have prevented the shooting. Instead, we had this happen.